Hi y'all. Hi y'all. I just wanted to of course there's no meal. It's Sunday, silly boy. Um I was just starting a video, Papa. I just wanted to show you guys. I just felt like doodling a little in my book of whatever it is, doodling and whatever I do in here. I do a bunch of stuff in here. But doodling is one of the things. So I did this one and this one. They're not done yet. I can still keep adding, which I'll probably keep adding to these. Well, I know I'll keep adding because I need more color and stuff on them. But I just want to show you real quickly. This is the book from my inspiration. It's called Zenspirations Dangle Design Workbook. And look at the beautiful stuff that you can do. And this is, it doesn't even take any kind of artistic ability. It's just like, here, this one's done like on a curve. And then here, this part of the book kind of shows you just kind of some ideas of what you can do. Like the main components is rods. Those are the lines that goes this way. And then the strings are the lines that go up and down. And pins are the little things that connects the pins to the rods to the strings. And then dangles are the designs. So those are the four main components. And then here it shows you that you can have finials. Those goes like on the end of the rods. And then cuffs, those can go right here, like you got two strings, and then you can put a cuff in between. And then toppers, those are up here on the top of the rods. And embellishments are little, like the little squigglies and things that can go in the middle of the strings. And patterns, these are the patterns are like here in the middle, like you can put the patterns in between, like on the cuffs. And bands, they call these bands, are the simple ones like this here, just the simple ones that goes across. Socks, oh, I didn't put no socks on mine, but oh, here, there's some socks on there. They just call them socks. They're just like a triangle kind of thing, and the little stuff hanging from them. And columns, and that's what they call these, where they're together, is like a column. And so, but this book gives so many ideas of how you can do it in a circle. Just so many ideas. Look how pretty that is. These are just so pretty. And it just gives you so many ideas of how. Look at, here's an angel that's made just using the dangles. That's so pretty. There's a bird cage. Look at the bird cages. They're just adorable. This is beautiful. Oh, and they're simple things like a simple heart. Look at that. The love. That'll Valentine's Day coming up soon. Look at that fish. Isn't that gorgeous? And here's all the letters, gives you an idea of how you can even do all the letters. I want to do them too, but I have to practice on them. But oh, and see here it says to practice the main components. Here, oh, these are my Zentangles that I was doing. But here, practice adding to the main components. This book is really, really awesome to have around. You can actually work right in the book, but I don't usually work right in a book. I just work right on a piece of paper. And so, oh, see here? Now, I didn't even look at this page, but this is a neat idea too that I haven't tried. That, practicing with socks and curved rods. So pretty. Practice with circles. Look at the hearts hanging. Oh, look at them. How beautiful are those? But anyhow, it's not a lot. Only 34 pages in this book. But It's called Zenspirations Dangle Designs Workbook by Joan Fink. The price is not on here. Oh, here it says it was $8.99. So, and I got this from quite some while ago. I got it from Amazon. That's where I get everything from, you know. But I'm waiting for my daughter. She's coming home today. Oh, thank goodness. She's been in Alabama for 3 weeks, and gosh, I miss her. But she's coming home today. She's at the airport in Birmingham right now, waiting to get up on the airplane and fly home. Oh, goodness sakes. But anyhow, here is, this one here, I made like curved lines up here and then just drop down lines. And I just little of this and little of that. This one here, I made straight lines and then drop down lines. And I'm going to show you how I started this one. So I won't do a whole thing because it takes me a while. But see, I don't finish one thing before starting on another. And so, oh, and watercolor paints is what I've used even to put the watercolor paints and one water brush. That's what I've used to color with. So I'm just going to show you kind of how I started. Oh, I got my fingernails in the mail. I got to put them on today too. I got to do that too. See, I got a lot of things to do. So what I do here, this is how I do so starting is now, because see, now this one, I used a ruler to make straight lines up here at the top and a few straight lines down. This one I didn't use a ruler. I just made curved lines. Okay, so that's what I've done there. But so I'm going to go with straight lines here. But what I do, oh, and I'm using a micron pen. Use a permanent pen to make your lines. If you're going to paint with watercolor paints, use a permanent, like a, you know, it can be this, or you know, I just have them, and then a Sharpie is good, and I think I'll use a Sharpie right now. But when I do these lines up at the top, I make them all different. Okay, see? So I make here, there's one line. Then I'm going to go, well, I'm going to just use the 1/4 inch or whatever that is. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's 1/2 inch. And then I'll make another line. But I make it offset from that first one. And then we'll go this one, and this one. That's all the lines I'm going to put. Oh, I want to put one right here in the middle of these two, too. Okay, so that's all my lines I'm going to have. But then I'm going to use my ruler, and I'm going to put some, now I'm going to make the lines straight down. They call these ones rods. What they call them other ones? Strings. Okay, and then these are strings. I'm going to just make a few strings, and those I'm going to go in different lengths just to get started. Well, even with my ruler, I can't get a straight line. But anyway, you can kind of see the idea there. Now, then what I'm going to do now is, actually, I'm going to use my number 8 Prisma thing, or not Prisma, what is it called? Micron. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to, if I could get that a little zoomed in a little bit more. That's as zoomy as it'll get. Okay. So, but you can see there what those lines look like. Different lengths, different widths. And then, so then here, like it shows these little lines, these little lines of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. What do they call them? Strings? Pins. Pins. Well, here you can see how there's a bunch of lines in there, the little pins. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to be dividing. I'm going to put little divisions here and there and everywhere. And what I have found too is, now, see, I made all of them straight up and down. But now I want to make some of them on the diagonal. Some of them on the diagonal. Some of those little things on the diagonal. And then here, like here, I'll go from this end right here, I'm going to go down and over. So I'm going to go down and over. So I went down and over. So that is, and you don't have to get all of those right in at the beginning. You get them in whenever you want to get them in. Okay, and then also, okay, and then you pin them in with those little, you can use little circles, little dots to pin them in, or you can like a little triangle. But if you go to each of those where the lines meet and just put a little dot, and then after you go for a while, you'll see even more ideas that you'll just come up with on your own. So I put just a little dot there at all of the little intersections or wherever one line meets another. A little dot, or you can put a little triangle, anything. Okay, so then you have now made separations on the rods at the top, which is really cool. And then any kind of finials on the end, like on the end of a curtain rod. Like on the end of a curtain rod, and you can get like all them pretty designs, and it can be any kind of a design. You can just make a little heart, a little diamond, a little circle. You can do a circle with another circle around it. You can make just a little swirly, make up swirly and a down swirly and a heart. You can get all kind of design there, or you can make an arrow point there. You can get as simple or as complex as you want to. And just to put some kind of a finial on the end of those rods at the top. And like I say, they don't have to be nothing like perfect. Oh, that one is like a little flower. So we can put a little flower. Doodling is absolutely one awesome way of like right now, I want my daughter to be home right now, but I have to wait because she's getting on the plane in in Alabama at 3 their time, which is 4 our time, and so I still have a little bit of wait time. 3 their time, 4 our time. I don't know what time it is, but anyway, now at the top, then here they say toppers. Here in the book it shows toppers. Well, at the top, then, so you can go and make something at the top. Let's just put a flower there, a little flower, and then we can have leaves on that flower. And you don't even have to be an artist. You can just make cartoonish kind of things, see? Which that's art anyway, in my humble opinion. You can make like a little mushroom. Make a little mushroom up there too, see? I love mushrooms. We have mushrooms everywhere. Okay, now, so anything at the top, even if you make just little wispies, little wispy lines, that's nice up at the top. And then when you these bottom ones now, then they can all get a dangle at the bottom. You can put as little, few, or as many somethings at the bottom. There I put a star. Here I put a heart. And here I'll put a diamond. And let's see. Well, let's put a teardrop. Trying to think of different ones. And you can make a house. You see, they make a house. Here's just a little roof, and then here's the house, and make him a little door, and a window, and a smokestack. So you got a little house there, and then you can well, I don't got them all done. I don't need to do them all right now, but then you can go here with what do they call them here? Strings, dangles, pins, strings, columns, socks. Well, I didn't make no socks. But see, we can now make a line across. Okay, see there. Now I just made just a little design across, just some lines across, and then I'll make a little zigzag. And a little zigzag, and then here I'll do those little socks. There we go. And so, and then see here, it shows like here, like they designed inside the socks. And so we'll just make a little curly Q inside them socks. That's cute, right? And then you can make a little line down and hang something again, more strings. Okay, there. Now, see, there we go. See, you can just anything. Then, like, you can get, you can go, like, here. I'm going to start right here, right at this line, and I'll go cross over that string, and go back down and make a new string. See how that goes then? And then, so then we can make a little like a diamond there that holds that all together. Okay, and then we can add something, and you just keep going, and you don't never have to stop until you think you're done and you want to start a new one. And so there, see, and then with that line across now, then maybe I'll want to put something on that line across, and so I'll maybe put another mushroom. We'll just stick another mushroom there on the top of there. And then you'll do the same things up here. You can add little somethings in these little spaces. I'll put a heart right there, and you can even do what they call them, cuff. You can do a cuff even there, like we can do like a cuff this directions. So I'll just do a cuff with those three just made 3 lines and then up and down, and then maybe I can go with a diagonal here. And when you start coloring them, maybe we'll put a little circle inside them, and and but you just keep going with anything, and then maybe I'll want to add another string down here, and so maybe I'll just make a little short string, and then from that string I'm just going to make a little zigzag rickrack about that much, and then keep going again straight. And maybe here I'll go with another one. I want to keep changing the lengths though, see? So here I'll do this, and then I'll just make a like a little S curve like that way there, and then again down with a little string and put a little drop at the bottom. And you can just keep going and keep going. And then you can take these lines here. I like to make Mr. Sun, so which is just a little hump there. And then make little sun rays on the side and give him some eyes. And he's kind of peeking over. Then you can give him some fingers too, so then he looks like he's really peeking over the string there, Mr. Sun there. And so, but anyhow, and then so here I was working on missing, and but see, I just used my now you can see here where I've went across with a lot of crossways, and then added, like, here's hearts I hung down and different things. And when you're hanging things down, you can add more than one, like 2 hearts there, and here's separate. But then I just used my water pen, and then I've just got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 colors in here. And then I just start coloring. But now, after you even watercolor, you can still add doodles. Like I just put that heart on top of that blue right there. See, wish I could get this a little closer. I guess if I put my, wait a minute, let me see if I can just put my camera down. I can do something here. Let's see. Okay, watch out for the wiggle. Oh, that's a little closer. There we go. Now, oh, I was going to, okay, you can, and then even, like, I already colored that piece yellow, and then maybe I'll want to put little lines across that yellow to just divide that up a little bit, and maybe put a circle in the middle there. And you can even write little messages. You can write little words. Believe is like such a wonderful word. Believe. B-E-L-I. I didn't spell it right. I put believe. Okay, now, and my word of the year is hope. So you can have these words, you know, put them words in there anywhere. And then, like, I just love these water brushes. Oh, I told you that already. And let's see, let's get some, here's some darker green here. Put some darker green right in here. And, oh, I guess I already had some of that darker green in there, but this is okay. Now, see here, maybe I'll want to put another space right here. And I'll get that one colored in right there too. See, on these ones, all my finials, I did the same. And there's just so much. I mean, you can just keep going. You can draw for a while and then color for a while. And you don't need watercolors. You can use colored pencil or crayons or anything. And I just kind of like using these watercolors today. Now tomorrow I might want to use colored pencil. You just never do know. I made a little house right here. Paint him green. And oh, it's just fun. It's just so much fun. Oh, I'm just so happy that my daughter's coming home today. 3 weeks with her gone. It's just a long time when I'm so used to having her right next door. There we go. See now how, you just keep finding another little spot. Maybe I'll make this little sunflower a green sunflower. Yeah. There's no rules as what color your sunflowers are supposed to be. No rules. And so just little color here and there. Just a little spot of color. And then as you're going down, you might say, well, I think I need some more decoration. Maybe you might say, oh, I need a little bit more. Where'd my picture go? Oh, okay, there. You might say, I need a little bit more right in a spot that seems like it just needs something more. And so like this here is quite an open spot. So I might go from this side, a line to the center, and then down. And so I got another string. And then add something to that string. Maybe I add 2 hearts together. And put the little tack there to hold that string together. And everything just kind of needs to be attached somehow, so you don't have anything just floating on its own. And so you just need to kind of have it attached. And then you just take your time and color in. You might want to stick with maybe 3 colors or something and just stay with those 3 colors. Or you may just want a lot of colors. And right here, see how I smeared that because I stuck my hand in it before it was dry. And so because I did that and stuck my hand in there before it was dry, I'm going to make, oh wait, I got a little piece of paper and I just kind of get the rest of the color off of the brush there. So now it's just water again. But see, right there on that one spot, I smeared that when it was still wet. So I'm going to just go ahead and make another line here to make another space. And then I'll just get another color. See, I got that kind of red there, so I think I'll put orange and get and just go ahead and paint over where I messed that one up, and then it's no longer messed up. I'm probably down here smearing another color down here. Oh no, I didn't. Oh good. And so that's all I wanted to show you, how simple it is to do these. Now I would have never come up with this on my own. I needed the book. But sometimes books or sometimes videos or something just gives me some inspiration, and then I can just go with the flow. But see that, how pretty that is? Just so pretty. And like here where I put the zigzags in there, I can just make one side of the zigzag one color, and then I'll make the other side of it, the top half one color, and the bottom half I can make another color. But Yeah, it's like so much fun. I mean, this is fun. And I made that strapped heart there, but maybe I'll color that whole heart orange, and it'll be strapped orange heart. And so it's just it is amazing how much fun this can be, and it's so relaxing because as it starts coming together, you can see, all the fun things. And like here, I made that circle and then just the lines out with a circle on the top. It's just fun. And so here we go with this. I gotta watch the clock because I want to start cooking before Tommy Sue gets here, so I'll have something to feed her. I just love her so much. Okay, so I'm going to stop here. Just I wanted to give you the idea, just the general idea of something you can do to doodle. Now, see, because I'm one that just constantly goes from one project to another, and I'm working on my ladybug, and I don't have much more than I did. I got quite a bit more on there, but I've been doing my needlepoint on this, but my fingers cramp up doing this a little bit, so then I got to stop, and it'll take me a while to get that done, but I'm working on that needlepoint thing. Got to put my fingernails on tonight, and yeah, that's what I got going on. That is what I got going on. And so, like I said, I did this one with the round, and then my strings down aren't all straight. I made this one on a curve, and different things that you can hang. And I got a lot to do on this one. See, so I might have a whole book full of these little things, though. And well, you know what? I could even use this as a background, and make one on top of there. I could do that. But anyhow, that's just all I wanted to show you. And then I would like to read to you a message. Wait a minute. Where's my message box? Oh, there it is. Excuse my boarding house reach here. Okay. I'm going to... Oh, and also, I wonder while I got your attention. I got a happy mail from Kristan Carson. Kristan Carson sent me this happy mail. Bless her heart. She sent me this happy mail. I wanted to show you this. First of all, she sent me a beautiful note. I'm telling you, you people's kind words. Your kind words to me is like, oh, it's just medicine for my heart. And she says, Dear Lizzie, everything you do has inspired me to start learning how to sew. I saw the video about your fabric flowers and it inspired me to try to do some of the fabric flowers soon. I want to learn how to do the fabric Scandinavian star, and I want to learn how to do quilling. And also, you inspired to start a quilt I've been putting off to do, and which I will start in the new year. Sincerely, Kristan, from Crafting with Kristan. And that is so nice. Those words they just mean a lot to me. And because sometimes I feel like I just get on these little videos and I'm just taking up your time. And then look at these little unicorn stickers, but they're all puffy. They are so cute. And then here she sent these fabrics, which these fabrics will be so perfect to make those little stars that I make. And but they all go together, and they're all unicorn rainbow. They're just all beautiful. So that's what I'm going to do with these, is make the stars, the stars with these, because they're so pretty. Or maybe I'll make flowers, or there might be enough that I can make both because these are pretty long strips, I think. Oh, yeah, the strips are like 22 inches long, or 20 inches long anyway. So this will be plenty enough. Oh, these two are the same. So anyhow, thank you so much, Kristan. This is beautiful. Thank you so much, Kristan Carson, Crafting with Kristan, for this. This is beautiful. I love these little. I love these. I just love these. She's from North Carolina, so I got to put that in my North Carolina book. That's going to be wonderful. So some of these are going to go on my North Carolina page. A little piece of the fabric will go there too. And so y'all, if you just don't want to do nothing else, just doodle. Just doodle. Look at what you can do with doodling dangles. Doodling dangles. And they call these Zenspiration Dangle Designs by Joan Fink. Joan Fink has done other things too with Zentangle books and stuff like that. And so, and her books are always so easy to understand, not hard at all. And so, what was this one? Oh, this was just a Zentangle. That wasn't by her. That was Susan Neal. So anyhow, oh, my card. Okay, let's get something out here to read. This is what our ancestors want us to hear today. This is what they want us to hear. All right? Dearest you, do you ever wonder whether your ideas and inspiration might be coming through your soul rather than generated from your mind alone? We are here to tell you we are always whispering in your ear about your highest good. We are conduits for spirit, letting you know you are a living channel for the awesome co-creative energy. When you're feeling inspired, it means you heard us. Inspiration means spirit is breathing through you. Inspiration needs your human passion to keep it going so you can make a difference in the world. So keep moving on what inspires you. Let yourself be led into new experiences and know that this is why you are on this earth. Your purpose is to discover your spirited nature and to bring forth through your efforts whatever is meant to be. Wondrous miracles have a way of showing up when you let inspiration propel you forward. You are so loved. And that's what we do here. We inspire each other. We inspire each other. I get so much inspiration from other people, images that you post up on Facebook or somewhere, and I get that inspiration from, and I want to try everything. I'm one that just wants to just try everything, and I've always got so much going all at one time, and even though I have something going right now, I'll see something and I'll just push everything off to the side and start something new, because that's just how I go. But I get so much inspiration from you all, and I appreciate that. And so I ask God to watch over each and every one of you, every step you take, every move you make, keep you safe, keep you happy, keep you humble and simple, Lord. It's just what we need. It's just to be humble and simple. We don't need to be fancy. God bless you all. Be safe. Know you're loved. God bless.